Welcome to my class, student. This is just class 8 English Honeydew. We are doing second chapter, chapter 2, the tsunami, and we are going through the text, and this is session 4. In this story, you have heard about what is tsunami. You have come to know about what happened to the people who are hit by tsunami, and then you have come to know about a girl who saved the lives of her family by alerting them in advance, as she had known about the nature of the tsunami, nature of earthquake, when she had her geography lesson in her school. So what happened? Because of her that lesson, because of her that video, she could save lives of many. So in this portion, let's see what happened. Look carefully at the picture of the boy and his dog and try to describe the things that you see using just words and phrases. Either the teacher or one of the students can write down the words and phrases on the blackboard. This is how you can start. Calm, blue sea, ruined hearts. Now see, blue sea is there, it's very calm. Hearts are there is a boy and there is a dog. Now you will have to write down the words and phrases. So, before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. Now, what is there written here? That animals can sense if there is some natural disaster, if there is some problems, if there is some earthquake, if there is flood, they can understand. So it is said that before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. They fled to safety. So if you observe your animals who is nearby you, suppose your pet, or suppose there are other animals who may be there in nearby you, and if you observe their behavior, you can understand something is going to happen, very dangerously something is going to affect you. So according to eyewitness accounts, they recalls, elephants screamed and ran for higher ground. Dogs refused to go outdoors. When these type of things happen, what happens? Elephants screamed and ran for higher ground, and dogs refused to go outdoors. Flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas. They just abandoned that. So you can find, okay, now flamingos are not here. That means something is going to happen. And zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. And they don't want to come back out. When these type of things, they can sense something very dangerous something is going to happen. Many people believe that animals possesses a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. So earthquake, if there will be earthquake, so we don't understand, but the animals can understand. So it's better to observe the behavior of the animals. They behave very strangely. If you have dogs, if you have elephants, if you are near the zoo, and if you have flamingos nearby, so few of the examples are given. So how they behave, it is written here. Some experts believe that animals' more acute hearing helps them to hear or feel the earth's vibration. So animals are more acute in hearing and feeling the tremors of the earth. So earth's vibration they can hear or feel. They can sense an approaching disaster long before humans realize what's going on. So it's better to observe the animal so that you can go to the safer place and you can save your life, because the animals can understand long before us if earthquake is about to come. We cannot be sure whether animals have a sixth sense or not, but the fact is that the giant wave that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries, but not many animals have been reported dead. The thing is that what is written here, the writer is saying we are not sure whether animals have sixth sense or not. But what we have seen after that attack, after that tsunami, that this much of people were dead. But not many animals were reported dead. That means what is written about the animals, what is researched about them, it's all true. That animals can hear or feel the earth's vibration long before the humans can understand. Along India's Cuddalore coast, where the thousands of people perished, buffaloes, goats and dogs were found unharmed. See, this is a place, India's Cuddalore, that this is a coast where thousands of people perished, but the animals, the cattle, buffaloes, goats and dogs were found unharmed. The Yala National Park in Sri Lanka is home to a variety of animals, including elephants, leopards and 130 species of birds. See, here is the example of another example. 60 visitors were washed away. They were at that time at that place. 60 visitors were washed away from the Patangala beach inside the park, but no animal carcasses were found. They didn't get any skeleton of animal except for 2 water buffaloes. 2 water buffaloes were dead, and they found the body of 2 water buffaloes, but others were not found. About an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yala National Park had observed 3 elephants running away from the Patangala beach. 3 elephants left the place, left beach, and went to the safer place. So this is another incident to prove that animals can hear or feel the tsunami attack or the earthquake much before the human can do. They are proving it with the real incidents. A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Gale said his 2 dogs would not go for the daily run on the beach. Now there is a person, he was a Sri Lankan gentleman whose 2 dogs refused to go to walk on the beach because they could sense. So they didn't want to leave the house. They are usually excited to go on this outing. They were always very excited, but on that day they refused to go and most probably saved his life. They refused to go, and so how many lives were saved? 2 dogs and the gentleman also. So they saved lives of the gentleman. So what have we learnt in this session? We have learned that if we observe the animals, if these things will happen, if we observe the animals, we can be alert. We can understand something dangerous is going to happen. So we can go to a safer place. So observation is very important, and the animals, with numerous examples, the writer has proved the animals can hear or feel earth's vibration long before us. So go through the lesson, say all the important things to others, share the knowledge with others. You don't know whose life you can save by narrating this story. So in the next class we will meet again. Thank you.